Nocho Argentinos. What I want to discuss mainly and chiefly is the fact that Chinese people are not rude. Like, when TikTok came back, what I noticed is that there was somebody who actually made a song with a guitar singing about unity between China and the US. It was like a beautiful song. I was nearly like drawn to tears, honestly. There was also another Chinese guy who made a video that was like, if you guys want to stay, we're going to continue to give you a warm welcome. But if you guys are willing to leave and go back to TikTok, the Chinese people are more than happy to give you a warm send-off. It's like, no, at this point, I'm not leaving. It's like, imagine, it's so strange that people had to leave. I never had a TikTok account, but people had to leave, and it's like going to another neighborhood or spending time with another roommate, because the place where you live, you can't live there for a short while, and the goal is to eventually go back. But then you find out this new neighborhood, like the old one you used to have, like the passive aggressive neighbors, the get off my lawn type of neighbors. But then in this new neighborhood, you find that the neighbors are way nicer. Like, you find that new roommate you've been with for a short time. In such a small amount of time, you guys are now tight. Like, you're really tight with that person. And now you're supposed to, you get along so swimmingly, and after a short amount of time, you're supposed to go right back to TikTok. It's like all the toxicity there. It's like, man, there was one black girl who was eating fried chicken, and you saw all the accounts from the US, because Rednote is more than happy to show people's country, which is so surreal to now officially know that some people are international. I saw some people from India, Australia, Nigeria, New Zealand, and Jamaica, but I digress. Either way, when you had the US accounts, the other black girls who were migrating there for a short time, they were telling this black girl in the video, hey, don't do that. Chinese people already think negatively of us. But guess what all the Chinese comments were saying? When a black girl was eating fried chicken, the Chinese people were all unanimously saying, hey, give me a piece. This is making me hungry. So they weren't saying anything negative. And it's like this idea of, hey, those Chinese people are rude. It's like, no. I find out that they're actually nice, and it coincides with people I've met in my life who were from China or had parents from China. They were all like, they're like super nice to me, like just Chinese people in general, man. They're like super respectful. And that rings true for people who are currently physically in China. It is so easy to get like a lot of followers and support on Rednote because they show love. The minute if they like your music, they're going to leave a comment. Whereas in America, if they like it, they're going to be lurking and stuff. They're going to be not hitting the like, not leaving comments. Even on Rednote, when you scroll down somebody's page, it's going to be like, hey, why don't you follow this person? They're going to suggest that you hit the follow button. I just found out they had a live function like a few days into it. And I was learning Chinese within the first day of being, and the products are super cheap because they come straight from China at their cheapest. It's so easy to get followers there because the stuff that we see as normal and boring, they see it's outstanding when you take it to China. They were saying this is gonna destroy the music industry in China, and it was just a guy singing.
I don't want none of you goobers watching the rest of this. Quick update, I just found out on the day of upload that they officially put Rednote as their application. This is the epilogue, like the post-end credits scene. I love collecting skinny jeans, and I want to collect multiple colors of it, but some of them are too tight, so I can't have my shirt tucked in for, well, obvious reasons. Let's just say reasons. None in particular, of course.